Let's do this. I'm tryna be one of the greatest, and my brothers say they got me, so I spit some of the latest of this hard not life of a young black creator, of a legend to be told. You gon' watch this shit unfold.
To those that's tuned in right now, I just want to say thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Fearless Conversations. This is Fearless Conversations with your host, Holden Hollingsworth, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm ready for this. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, man. I done faced so much doubt within myself, so much overthinking, just imposter syndrome, just feeling like I'm not good enough. But today ends that shit. Like, I'm making that step forward and really committing to it. Like, I've had a hard time just committing to anything due to past failures, mistakes. But this is something that I know I can commit to. I know I got it. I know this is me. It's my space. This is where I can just naturally be myself without feeling forced online, bro. Like, so that's where this first episode is coming in at. You know, you got to take one step to go, you know, the journey of 100,000 miles or wherever, how far you're trying to go. You got to take at least one step, though. You got to make it happen. And then everything else will fall in line. So that's what we're doing right here, man. We making this shit happen. We making it happen. We just doing it. We just going, putting it out there, and we just not doubting ourselves, bro. That's exactly what I've been going through, just doubting myself. You know, this podcast is gonna be something amazing. I feel like it's just gonna be something special, something different, a nice vibe to it. But the authenticness, like, to everything, just be real authentic. Man, that word is messing me up right now. But just be real, and we're just gonna have conversations, fearless conversations about topics and about things that's not normalized and talked about. A lot of self-help, a lot of stuff like that, a lot of mental health. We will be covering the culture. We're gonna be covering the culture, hip hop, sports. You know, it ain't gonna always be all seriousness. It's just like the raw, authentic me, like who I am on social media and like off social media. Like, I'm the same person. I don't want to dress up and put no more faces on, no more fronts. I'm not trying to build and create these identities that I know I'll be shedding in the future anyway. Like, we always evolving, bro. So something I was into or I was really passionate about, or I was like just super into it 5 years ago, I might not be that much into it 5 years from now or whatever. So enough of that. We're not doing all that. This is the introduction to just a new era, a new phase in my creative journey. And I'm excited for where it's going to take me. And I know it's going to take me places that I just can't imagine because I'm not in control of it. You know, God is in control. And when I let God lead the way, you know, the possibilities is endless. You know, once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. And right now, me being fearless is just feeling these fears, feeling this uncomfortableness, being on camera, having a mic, having a setup. I feel uncomfortable, but you got to still act amongst those fears. You still got to act. So, with that being said, make sure I got my audio stuff. I'll be good. With that being said, though, nice introduction right there. I will be having guests. From different sectors, different, you know, occupations, different creatives. We gonna sit down. We gonna chop it up with these people and have literally fearless conversations. And get in our interview bag. You know what I mean? So it ain't always gonna be me. You're gonna see a lot of me. I'm the host. This is a solo podcast starting off. You're gonna see a lot of me. But just let y'all know, I will be doing interviews. I will be actually going all the way, committing fully to this, you know, body of work, like 100%. Trying to make sure I'm comfortable. This is my first episode. Oh, that's why. Let me adjust my mic so y'all can hear me. All good, all good? I was having some audio issues. All right. But now we got the introduction out the way. Y'all know the mission behind this podcast, you know, the mind behind it, and it's safe to say that I can move on to the next topic. And it's Monday. It is 2:54 p.m. Monday, September 15th. And yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it was Saturday. I'm tweaking. Saturday, September 13th, there was, one of the biggest boxing events that we've witnessed in my generation. We had Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. My boy Canelo. And I just want to say one thing. Let me make sure I'm hitting the right thing right here. I just want to say, God damn. Oh my God. Number one, I want to just be transparent. I didn't think Crawford was going to perform the way he did. I didn't think Crawford had it. I doubted Crawford. I shouldn't have doubted my boy Bud. I'm going to be all the way 100 and transparent. I shouldn't have doubted him. I doubted my boy. Like, that shit crazy how he got in that motherfucking ring and made it look so easy. Like, that is real preparation. He is a real technician. He's a real defensive mind. But offense is what, bro, Bud got it all. He's the complete goddamn package. Like, bro, I feel stupid as hell going against that man. Not gonna hold you. I know a lot of people lost a lot of money on Canelo. Oh my God! Oh my God! All you can do is just say fuck it, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. God damn it! No, I don't think the world really. I mean, no, I actually motherfuckers knew Bud was gonna perform like that. I was one of the dumbasses who didn't think Bud was gonna live up to the hype in this situation. Which Bud came in as an underdog, and he, really coming as an underdog in any fight other than like the Spence fight. People thought he wasn't gonna, go crazy on Spence, which I had a feeling like Bud really he was ready. He was ready for that opportunity, just like he was ready for this one. That was an amazing fight, one of the best fights. I watched the fight live, but then that's crazy. Later that night, like I ended up having to rewatch the fight. It was such a great fight. And I see so many people talking about Bud was running. Bud was not running. Bud fought a perfect fight, if you ask me. He stood in the pocket when he had to. He beat him at the outside game and the inside game. Canelo, he's an inside fighter for the most part. He beat him at that shit. Like, what more do you want from that man? Like, Bud, he checked all the boxes. What now? He is the face of boxing, bro. And I'm just really, really locking in on the boxing scene. And to be able to witness that fight, bro, that was a good-ass fight. That was a good-ass fight. Like, bro. So congratulations to Bud Crawford, man. We witnessed history 3 times and undisputed. Like, bro, in 3 divisions. That's amazing. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and cut that up for Bud, man. Real shit. Let me get my bullet points up here, because we're gonna get into some other things, into our actual conversation, our fearless conversation, and what we're gonna talk about today. Whoop-de-doo. Young Thug, bro. That shit is crazy. I had to go back through all those jail calls to make sure his ass wasn't talking about me. It's so bad. And I think Doug was locked up for like 2 years, 3 years, so I can't imagine what other jail calls they got, bro. That shit's just crazy, like, to just be on gunner heels for being a quote-unquote rat. And you in the interrogation room talking about some, don't tell the world, but said, don't tell the world. He said, okay, bet. They leaked the goddamn cards and said, hey, we ain't gonna tell nobody else. Doug was in here snitching. Oh my God! Alright, we ain't tell the world, but we put that shit on the internet. But we ain't gonna tell nobody else. Where's my bullet point? Oh, there. Oh man. As y'all can see, this is the first episode, so we just getting comfortable, man. I'm just finding my pocket. You know how it's gonna flow. So I love it though. This is a great space. I got my setup here. And I'm really ready for this journey, y'all. Like, if y'all still tuned in, thank you. Thank you. If y'all also still tuned in, please make sure y'all get the email, man. Oh gosh. It's contact@holdenhollingsworth.com. And that email can be used for you guys to just send like advice. If y'all need advice, topics y'all might want me to cover, stories that y'all going through on y'all journey. Whatever it is, man, send it to that email. Once again, it's contact@holdenhollingsworth.com. CONTACT at Holden, HOLDEN, Hollingsworth, HOLLINGSWORTH.com. That would be a great way for us to just, and embrace our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a human too, bro. So I get it. People go through shit. And you might need some advice that you're not comfortable going to nobody else with. And you might feel like I'm somebody that we can just discuss it on a episode and we can go from there. So everybody human, everybody go through shit. I go through shit. You go through shit. So I'm here. That's what that's for. I'm here. And for any bookings, speaking events, anything, you can still hit that email at contact@holdenhollingsworth.com. So this is where we at with it. This is what I want to talk about today. We're going to talk about the self-help culture in this first episode. Self-help can be a positive for people. It can be a negative for most people too. It kind of got a parallel line. You got the good and the bad of everything, right? So with the self-help, what I want to get into is my journey, first and foremost, with self-help. And just like everybody else, well, mostly everybody else, you get into self-help to want to better yourself because you just feel like at the moment where you at currently, your life fucked up. Like you down right now. You fucked up. Like mentally, you just at a low point. A lot of times we need help getting out of that low point. We need that extra motivation. We need that extra push. You know what I'm saying? And it was a time in my life where I needed that, and I was down bad, and I was at one of the lowest points in my life. And to be specific, it was back in 2022 when I really started diving deep into self-help. Like, I dove deep into a lot of things, but self-help was one of them where I just had to just push myself, and because I needed to know, like, I needed to be better. I knew I could be better. I had the potential to, but like I said, I needed that motivation. And when I started my self-help journey, bro, like, I started listening hours and hours of podcasts, watching YouTube videos, motivational TikToks, Instagram reels, all that, bro. Like, want to lock in 24/7, cold showers, no fat. Bro, the list goes on. It was so much that I'm trying to implement and just force into my life. Waking up early, 5 to 6 a.m. and shit. Like, it was so many things. And I'm not gonna lie, most of that stuff was working at first. Like, it got me on track to where I needed to be, to change my life around and get back on track and have a nice foundation and become more grounded in something. To realize, like, I'm good. I got this shit. Like, let me go ahead and make some shit happen. Like, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? But I got to that point. Everything was going good. Until I began to keep working on myself after I got to that point, and I became dependent and addicted to self-help and just self-improvement. And too much of something, it could turn out to be bad for you. And self-help and self-improvement is one of those things that I always say, like, if you just go crazy with it, you could change your life within 6 months to a year. But if you stay dependent on it, you become addicted to it. It can become more detrimental and harmful to you, rather than it being a solid, plus. So I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. That boy snoring. Yo, you good, bro? But so yes, self help, self improvement, all that can be addicting too. Just as much as it can help you, it can break you down. And I want to talk about my story recently of what I'm been going through. You know, when it comes to self help, I just became really aware of this like a year ago, but it's been a slow transition trying to get back, like shake it off, basically. And how I knew I was like addicted to self help is because I stopped looking at myself as a human being, as someone that's learning and that I can love and nurture and have grace with. I started looking at myself as a project and looking at myself as something to work on and focusing on what I lack and not what I have in my strengths. That's how I knew. That's how I knew in the moment, like, damn, all right, maybe I don't have to do all this shit nonstop. And we don't have to be in that space and energy nonstop, bro. We don't gotta be on go mode nonstop. We don't have to. I just want to clap that up because it takes so much to really get to a point where you gotta realize that. And it doesn't you don't get there by mistake, by accident. You get there by giving yourself quiet time and allowing yourself to be bored and not distracted by something. When you got time to think and reflect about your environment, your current situation, you know, why you are the way you are, why you thinking the way you thinking, and why you keep running the same cycle. When you give yourself time to become aware of that, you will notice this shit. We are always working so hard to be our higher selves and the best version of ourselves that we don't give ourselves the chance to meet that person and to allow ourselves to blossom into that person naturally. We forcing shit, bro. And when you have too much self improvement, you know, and you just praising that shit, and you almost treating it as a religion, because now you treat it as a religion, bro. And I don't got nothing against religious people. I'm saying that right now. Like, I don't have anything wrong with religious people. But you start treating self help like it's a religion and it's something that you just gotta implement and be 10 toes down about 24/7, and that's not it. That shit not healthy. I've been dealing with burnout. I've been dealing with constant overthinking. I've been dealing with imposter syndrome. I've been dealing with just doubting myself and not embracing everything that God already gave and instilled in me. I'm not trusting my potential. I'm actually afraid. Like, I'm actually afraid. And a lot of times when we be afraid of stepping out and doing our own thing, we don't be afraid of the darkness that's inside of us. We afraid of the light that's inside of us. We afraid of that thing that can change our life and bring and propel us into heights that we can't imagine. We are scared of that shit because we scared of the responsibility that comes with that. I was scared of the responsibility that my light carries. That if I follow this light within me, that I will reach heights greater than myself. But I just thought mentally I wasn't ready for it. I kept trying to work on myself. And that shit just had me on the same cycle, the same loop. I'm constantly restarting shit. I'm constantly rebuilding, second guessing myself. It got to a point to where like I'm having conversations with AI, ChatGPT, and it's like the motherfucker done became my friend, like my companion, business partner, all that. Which we're gonna get into an episode about ChatGPT. We're gonna get into an episode about ChatGPT and all that on the line. But it got to a point where I'm like, I'm second guessing myself with everything, bro. So I was scared to trust that light within me. And that light is a light and a guide for others to just do the same thing. That's basically what it is. And then we start getting blessed. We start getting blessings and attracting things that, you know, we couldn't even imagine as attainable. We start attracting all that when you step into your full self and you embrace all those strengths and you embrace that light, because now God is giving you what you have been reaping. You reaping what you sow for a reason, because God, you now an example for God. You now an example for God. Like, you an example for God. Now he get to give you these things. We get to give you all this shit as proof for the next person to make them realize, you know what, I got that light in me too. Everybody got that light in them. We just gotta have the courage and the strength and the courage to chase that light. Not even chase, to step into that light and allow our light to shine for us. So that is where I'm at, man. Like, after dealing with so much overthinking, I'm at a point right now, even with me making this episode, like, yo, are you gonna keep fucking around? Like, are you gonna keep wasting time? Because we wake up as if every day is promised, and we live life like this shit ain't gonna run out. We live life like we not gonna die one day. We live life as if we gonna get another chance at this shit. We trip and we worried about this small dumb shit, and we don't take this shit for granted. And after dealing with my fears and my overthinking and my mental problems, I came to a solution that's basically gratitude is the kryptonite to fear. It's one of the kryptonites to fear is gratitude. Because the more you grateful for what you got, the more you grateful for everything that you got, for everything that you've overcame, the more you grateful for everything you have in this moment, you don't need fear of what's not there yet, because you already have everything you need in this time and moment right now. You don't have to fear about what anybody else got to say about you or your situation. Who gives a fuck? You don't gotta fear feeling like you're not enough, because you already got shit to be grateful for right now in this moment. Gratitude is one of the antidotes to fear. Be grateful for what you have. Love yours. Love yours. Shout out to J. Cole, man. Love yours. Love what you got. Love what you do. I don't give a damn if you work at McDonald's. Love that shit. Love it. Because there's somebody in jail right now that wish they had a McDonald's job. There's somebody right now on their deathbed that wouldn't mind working a McDonald's job because they about to be taking their last couple breaths and they regretting every fucking thing that they didn't act on and do. Be grateful for everything you have. This mic pissed me off. Be grateful, man. Jeez. I'm cooking right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Oh man, I'm cooking right now, boy. I told y'all I was gonna get into some. This is just the first episode, man. We just the first episode, man. I'm dropping this one for sure. Boy, I didn't record it. I ain't gonna lie. This is my fourth podcast episode I recorded. But the last three I've been going through trying to re-edit them and chop them up so I can have my short form content. And I just scrap that shit. Like, wait, this ain't it. No, this ain't it. So this one I gotta act for sure. I gotta take action for sure. Not just because of y'all, but like for myself too, bro. Like, bro, what you doing? You wasting time. You thinking you ain't got it, but you got it this whole time. You just scared. Quit being scared. So I'm done being scared. I mean, I am a little scared still, but that's the whole point. If I'm preaching, I gotta be what I preach about. Like, that's basically what it is too. I can't be. I said I can't be on social media, but my transparency helps with other people's transformation. Damn. Hey, I gotta clap that up. My transparency will help with other people's transformation. That's a great topic of the conversation right there. I just be chatting and then I'm a change. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Because I know my transparency will lead to other people's transformation, because somebody right now need to hear this. Somebody right now need to hear this. Man, why this? There you go. Right there. Jeez, my mic going crazy. My mic arm. But yeah, man, listen. Somebody need to hear that. Somebody needed to hear all that. Somebody right now needed to hear all that. And if you that somebody right now and you still listening and you still here, thank you so much. And I just want to say, man, can you please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you're not, please make sure you follow the podcast. But thank you for that. I know you want to go did it. I trust you. Just like you trust me right now, I trust you. I know you want to go do it.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations. Thank you. Man. Like, this has been a great conversation with y'all. This has been a great conversation. I'm trying to ignore the fact that my soft light is on the verge of tipping over right now because my dog, she keep readjusting herself because she's sleeping, so they not allowed in here no more. I don't even know if my lighting look good on my visuals right now. If y'all hear me on audio, y'all don't care because y'all can't see me. Let me make sure I'm on track with my notes here, y'all. Cause I don't know about y'all, man, but I've been loving this conversation.
Amazing.
It's been amazing.
Incredible.
It's been incredible.
Outstanding. Amazing.
All that. Y'all here, bro. Y'all here, bro. But I just want to say on the self-improvement tip, if you into self-help, that's cool. That's cool. Like, if you need that shit, that's cool, but don't let it turn you into overthinker. Because you're not broken. You just overloaded with information right now, and you don't have enough direction on where you want to go. And that was me. Like, I'm still right now to this day, I'm so over bombarded with information in a society and a stage in our life where we are drowning in information and we starving for wisdom. Literally. So, a lot of us is just information overloaded. We are anxious and we overthink, and then we overthink about overthinking, and that just causes us to stay in this loop. And it stresses us the fuck out, and it causes us to put unnecessary energy towards things that we don't really need to be stressing about anyway, because life too short for that. So I want to go ahead and leave y'all with a message before I wrap up here. Wrap up the first episode. It's the first episode, man. I feel good. I'm doing it. Quit playing with me. No. I'm clapping that shit up, though. First episode. I'm dropping this one. I'm dropping this one. I'm done playing. I've been playing for too long, bro. I got so much moves I'm about to be making. I gotta do. But I ain't gonna get into a rant. I ain't gonna get off topic. Before we end this conversation, I want to just leave you with one thing. I challenge you today. I challenge you to start your journey, your creative journey, whatever you want to do. Start by doing one thing that actually make you feel good. That actually makes you feel good, like yourself, and don't do something because it look good for the gram. It look good for TikTok. It look good for social media. Do something that you genuinely care about, that makes you genuinely happy. Do that shit. At least one thing. Please take care of yourself and your mental. Stop letting this society and these self-improvement gurus and these creators get y'all overthinking, feel like y'all not good enough. And I'm like, bruh, you are good enough. You are where you need to be, but do at least one small thing to get you going. I held my part. I did my part. I'm making my episode. I'm about to drop this episode, and I'm excited on where my journey is gonna go. And that's what I want to leave y'all with today. Those that's been feeling like they overthinking, they don't got no direction, they don't know what they want to do. It's too many tabs open, and you burnt out from social media, self-help shit. You just burnt out. You got nowhere to go right now. you gotta let your mind be quiet. Let the answers and shit come to you because it's already within you. It's a lot of noise going on, but I want to challenge you to do at least one thing that make you happy, your soul happy, and just go from there. You don't gotta overdo it. You don't. So if you want to support and you want to even rep the Fearless, I would say the Fearless brand, because this is a brand and I'm about to take to the moon. If you want to rep and represent this, the whole Fearless lifestyle, please go ahead. Click my bio or just go to the website, holdenhollingsworth.com or fearlesslifestyle.com and sign up so you can get a Fearless lifestyle apparel merch, piece of apparel so you can represent. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all here with. And if you're still here, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, take care of yourself. And we did it. We did it, y'all. And I'm out. It's your host, Holden Hollingsworth. And I'm out. Peace. Let's go. Damn, you still here, bro? I said bye. Goddamn. Shit.